companies would do something like
Be
that
more
now.
creative
Yeah,
again.
more creative, and like I don't care if they
Not
think,
plain.
I don't care if they think it's cutesy. I think that's actually cool. I like that.
Most of these companies don't think people care anymore, so that's why they go for
I
bland.
care. I like that stuff. An eyeball. So it is scary.
Scary.
Yeah, I guess I'll do Leon first,
Claire. Loading Leon's story.
yeah. Original story.
What does
Let's go
arranged mean?
easy. It's the easy mode, like extremely easy mode.
Oh.
Resident Evil 2.
Well, I heard it's extremely easy, but I don't know. It could just mean like everything's arranged differently, maybe.
Arranged in a different order, like in an easier
A
order.
bizarre incident occurred in the outskirts
I like how they show
of
their
American
zombie from Ori
suburb
1.
Because
Rapid
I think it's
City.
time on.
It was later revealed that the terrible disaster had been
Oh
caused
no,
It was
virus.
caused by
by a
Umbrella.
mutagenic toxin created by the international enterprise Umbrella
Umbrella.
Incorporated for use
You know,
in
maybe a company
bioweapon
should run a whole entire town.
The
especially
Raccoon
if the
City
company
Police
is made
Department's
to-
special
No
stars
company should be running any
immediately
town.
Well, you know what I mean.
began
Like, it's a company
investigation. The
made
case
for
was apparently
bioterrorism,
closed,
and it
thanks to
runs
the
the whole town.
efforts of
I don't
Stars
think they
members
want to be
Chris
living in
Redfield
that town,
and Jill
especially
Ballard.
since they're going to be tested.
Kaboom!
But the
What happens at the
Umbrella
end?
Corporation's
I think
experiments
they really should just make Cobra
Far
Rocket 3, and they would just name the other one Nemesis. You know what I mean? I think that would have been a good idea. Oop! What is this? A cop? No cop drives a
Going
Jeep.
down the highway,
No cop drives a Jeep.
looking for adventure.
Does that mean Leon's a Jeep driver? Me and Leon have something in common.
I'm gonna download Minecraft Mobile.
I think me and Leon have something in common.
What have we got here?
What voice is that?
What's his face?
That's not That's not Matt Mercer. Where's Matt Mercer? Zombie.
Guy's a maniac. Bloody maniac.
Wait, he's not eating a hamburger?
Bet my fucking arm.
He's not eating a hamburger, huh?
That looks like it came out of a dumpster.
You know what I love?
It looked like a 2-week-old
You know
hamburger.
what I love is that
how
someone actually
disgusting that
moved
bird
their
is.
face around to make it look
Could have
disgusting.
done this?
I love that so much. That's awesome. Some people
What was
can
that?
do good mods and stuff like that to make them look.
What are these things?
It's his
All right,
first day on the job and he's already
move.
dealing with this stuff. That's horrible.
Move.
She's gonna bite your ankle.
No!
No! No, I can't be bit. Wow, I wish one shot to the head would kill them, but no. No, that doesn't work in the in-game, that's for sure.
I like
There's
how we
in
were just
game.
perfectly in sync with no.
Uh-huh.
That sounded weird.
No! Yeah.
I wonder if it's gonna sound weird on playback.
Wait! Don't shoot!
Get down!
So they got some things right.
Yeah.
We can't stay out here. Head to the
See
police
why I
station.
said
It'll be
scenario
lot
A
safer.
is
What?
would be more of the Claire's version.
I like how
What I love is that when you play
in the
as,
remake it's like a store, but in here it's a diner.
what I love is when you play as Claire,
Okay.
the shorts are been cut in a V shape, so all her stuff is hanging out, even though it's
What's going on?
not really
I
short.
arrived
Oh,
in
because she's
town,
wearing like
and the whole
tight
place went
clothing
insane.
underneath
Radio's
her.
out.
Also, what I
You're a
also love
cop,
is that you
right?
see that knife in her shoulder.
Yeah.
If you
First
take
day on
off,
the
take
job.
out the knife
Great,
in the
huh?
in
Name's
game,
Leon
She does it
like
from there.
Nice to
no,
meet you.
I mean like take it
Mine's
and put it in the
Claire.
inventory.
Claire
There's no knife
Redfield.
in her.
Yeah, so they
Yeah.
paid attention to
Yeah.
detail. Yeah, he's a good driver.
He is a good driver, yeah. Well, cops have to learn how to drive well, so. He's not, though.
Could you
That's
open the
not a good
glove box?
driver.
Sure.
That guy should
There's a
slam
gun
on the brakes.
inside.
There's a
Better
gun.
take it with you.
Oh, so that's where she got a gun. She doesn't automatically have a gun.
No, not again! When did he get in our car?
He has said no 2 times already.
No!
Within one
And then you go
cutscene.
to old Mario. No!
No!
He always goes no.
Yeah, they always say no. Are you okay?
Still in one piece.
See, they made Claire look
A little older, yeah.
no in the remake. They made her look too young. They didn't do her face.
Well,
Leon, they were closer. Ada, they were closer. But Claire was the one I had the.
I think wasn't Claire supposed to be like 18, and then later on, like she's like in her 20s,
Claire!
and like in Cove Veronica, she's like 19 years old.
Okay. Head to the station. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
Cause like with the remake, they made her head too small and round,
Too young.
and her nose was too small and round. When instead, like I said, it was
They
supposed
were
to be.
parted by destiny. This is just the beginning of their worst
It
nightmare.
was supposed to be more of like a egg-shaped head, not basketball-shaped head, and her nose was supposed to be thinner, not round.
Thinner.
Like the way I'm explaining it is kind of like hard to imagine, but like I've seen like the side-by-side with like people fixing Claire's
Fixing her
face,
face,
and
yeah.
it with the slight adjustments, it looks a lot more like Claire, and that's why I was like, when they were making a 2 remake, why didn't they just make those slight
Please.
adjustments?
Wait, Kendo.
Who are you?
Who are
What are
you?
you doing here?
Look
Hold
at
your
that shotgun.
fire.
Look how
I'm a
square
human.
that shotgun.
I'm a
is.
human.
Look how square that shotgun is.
Sorry about that.
You
I
scared
like
me,
how in the
buddy.
remake you don't run
I
into him
thought
until
you were one of
halfway
them.
through.
Yeah, and Claire and Jill never.
And then
going
Jill's
on
not
in this
supposed to run
town?
into him, but
Yeah,
he
she
does
never ran
in
into
the
him
remake.
once. Yeah.
I don't have a clue. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was
Did
infested
you hear
with
his
zombies.
voice? Is his voice supposed to sound like that? I don't know.
And he's not defending a daughter that's infected in
yeah,
this,
no, there's no daughter in this one.
which they did different. in the remake.
See, you can't go backwards. Moonwalking though. Oh,
And
there goes
instead
Kendo.
of killing himself and his daughter, zombie daughter,
Oh,
he gets eaten.
No, get off me! Get off me! I want the gun.
Imagine if they did director cuts on both 2 and 3 and made them more like the originals.
It wouldn't be too bad. I
Like
think
putting,
we got-
because they already have like the models and stuff for things, they could just redo stuff.
and just make it the actual. Yeah.
And like call it director's cut because it's like the original.
That'd be kind of cool. One thing is though, so because I picked up that shotgun, I can get 2 shotguns.
Going to the back of it.
I mean, I can hold on to 2 shotguns now.
Because if they did do that, I would probably buy them. I think a lot of people would buy them, but like some people are like, "What's the difference?" But then when they do find out the difference, it would be like,
Oh, there is a difference.
the whole game's different. It's like with how we didn't know that Luigi Bros. U was a completely different game.
Yeah, it was a completely different game. That was surprising.
It's just they didn't market it like a new game. You know, it just seemed like it was the same game,
just with
except
Luigi.
with limited time and as Luigi as the main.
There's one more.
The main reason why people thought it was the same was because they just reused the same map.
So you want to know?
You know, the map layout was exactly the same. They didn't change
So
anything.
there's one more thing I need to say about this game. Okay, so in this game, there's only one. They kind of kept with the same idea of Resident Evil 1, where the man has the lighter and the woman has the lockpick. And I was like, it's kind of weird. I wonder why they went with that route. You know, where Chris has a lighter and Leon has a lighter, but Jill and Claire have a lockpick.
Even though I talk about wanting the director cuts of these, I don't think it would ever happen.
No, you most likely wouldn't.
Because they go, well, we probably won't get money off of this.
I think it's a one and done situation. No, they did it once and they're done. They're not gonna do it again. It's one.
Which is kind of disappointing because like a director's cut of each of them would make things a lot better.
See, I don't see one of them sold well, the other one didn't.
Because with a 2 director's cut, they probably wouldn't have to do as much work because there's only some things they have to switch around and like redo and like add, right?
See, this
But
game
with
sold well.
See, with the 3 director's cut, it'd be like basically making a whole new game because of all the assets they would have to create.
They would have to remake the.
No, like all the assets they would have to create because like the reason why 3 remake ended up the way it was because they didn't have time to make those assets. So with a 3 director's cut, it would
Got me.
cost them more money, but it would probably also make them more money because
Got
people
me.
would be more happy with that one. If they did do that and they sold it, and they saw how many sales they would get, they would be like, so
People want a remake?
people did want 3 remake. People did want a game of Jill. It's just that it just seems like these companies don't really understand what fans want.
Sometimes.
Some of these companies, because there are some companies that do understand what fans want. Like it seems like CD Projekt Red does a good job of listening to fans.
And UK, you know what I think is funny? So people were flipping.
It just makes you think, why are there so many companies that
I want to tell you one thing.
Don't even
so
try.
When I was I was reading the booklet, you know, the Game Informers, okay? And one of the Game Informers said, before you start the game, you'll have a cutscene and it'll allow you to customize your character. I'm like, okay. And then it says customizing your character from face, hairstyle, facial hair, makeup, and height. And I was like, oh, okay. I think CD Projekt Red just said you can customize your genitals as a way of getting the game more publicity. I don't think you're gonna be able to customize your genitals in that game. If you can,
I still think you can.
oh my gosh, that's look. I don't. I guess that's one way for why people will play the
Look at
game.
my genitals.
I think that's
my genitalia.
I guess that's one reason people will play the game. I'm not gonna be playing the game because of that. I'm actually playing the game because it's cool. It's actually looks cool.
Some people just do a female character just because.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Oh, you must be the new guy,
Oh, hi, Martin.
Leon.
Marvin.
Sorry, but it looks like your party has been canceled.
Looks like your party.
Has been
About
canceled.
2 months ago,
Not my party!
there was this
No!
incident involving zombies.
Yeah, he grabs onto his knees and,
In a
and looks up in the air and starts
located in the
shouting.
outskirts
Not
of the
my
city.
party! And he's like shaking. He was like,
Chris
you
and
are
the other
little
stars
afraid.
managed to
you
discover
can,
that
you're gonna stand your
Umbrella
ass up.
was
And you're
behind
gonna make me
everything.
that party.
they risked their
Now!
lives to
Put on
reveal
your
the
party
truth.
hat.
But
He's
no
bleeding
one
to death.
believed them.
Not
long after that,
bringing me here.
all this
I am here to
started to
finally have
happen.
my party. He even has a cake and everything, just sitting there, smiling
there.
while
Hang in there.
while Marvin's bleeding out, dying.
Just rescue the survivors.
What was the
in
point
other
of-
rooms?
Take in the remake instead
Take
of
this
having
key
Marvin
card.
here, they just
You
had him
should
in
be
the
able
main
to
lobby.
unlock the doors in the hall with this.
I don't know.
Now go.
This game right
But-
here is emptiness.
Just go.
You barely meet anyone. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like you're by
But I'm
yourself.
coming back for you.
In the remakes,
Just hold on.
they just seem to want to make you interact with more people. if
Almost-
you haven't noticed that.
Almost like they think that adding more people makes the game
more interactive
yeah,
and better.
Like if there's more people that the characters meet, the game is 10 times better. When that's not actually the truth.
That's not how it works.
Sometimes you don't even meet a single person. Like Skyrim, it can be amazing even without meeting anyone. You can be by yourself almost the entire game.
I like how
and
that
it'll be
door's
okay.
different too.
Yeah.
Instead of it being one of those garage type doors,
Do you give me? Oh,
like
you
in
give
the
me a key card.
remake, it's an actual door.
But yeah, but what I was gonna say is, you don't need to meet people to make the game amazing. Some games you can just be by yourself and it's an amazing game. The door systems are locked. The door can be unlocked with a key. Use the blue key. Checking ID. Dink. Unlocked. Dink. Unlocked. Hall doors have been unlocked. Thank you, computer.
The layout's slightly different. in
Yeah,
the original
it's,
than the remake.
It takes a little bit of time to learn where things are. Yeah.
But you can tell from the originals to the remake that they did change the layout a little
Do
bit.
you know who's already in the police precinct?